Hello, welcome to ASMR Looney Tunes Uncouth tier list. I will be ranking how couth some Looney Tunes are. If you don't know what uncouth means, here it is. Of a person or their appearance or behavior lacking good manners, refinement, or grace, especially of art or language lacking sophistication or delicacy. These Looney Tunes should fit that. Let's go through the rankings. We got noble, we have couth, we have depends, we have uncouth, and we have nasty. Hopefully it makes sense as it goes on. First up on the list we have Bugs Bunny. I think he's very couth. I think people might say, hey, he's kind of mean sometimes, and you're right. But I think overall he is very couth because he does not initiate, he retaliates equally, and I think that's beautiful. And we have Lola Bunny. We're gonna put her in depends because in Space Jam she's kind of couth, I think. But in the Looney Tunes Cartoon Network show, I'm gonna call her uncouth just for her actions alone there, probably. Now we have Porky Pig. We're gonna put him in noble because I think that whenever Porky Pig does something, it is not out of malice, and I think he is a good guy overall. And then we have Petunia Pig, who I don't know enough about, but I'm assuming she's just woman Porky. And then we have Porky Pig again. I don't know what the difference is. I'm going to put this guy away. He's going to go far, far away. Then we have, I forgot her name. Hold on. Melissa. We have Melissa Duck. She's awesome. I think she depends. I think she's obviously more sophisticated and prone to empathy than any other. You know what? We're gonna put her in couth. That makes a lot of sense. Then we have our first uncouth character, Daffy Duck. He's greedy. He is evil. He is mean. Yeah, I think that's pretty fair. I think he always retaliates stronger than the initial infraction. Not only that, I think he's always doing the infractions for the most part. Then we have Bugs Bunny's girlfriend from the comics and Six Flags. We're gonna put her in noble because I don't think they let her do things wrong. Then we have Witch Hazel. She goes into nasty because she's mean and evil and she tries to cook Bugs Bunny. I think that's horrible. I forgot what this guy's name is, but he's But what bird is that? I just know he's uncouth because I think he tries to eat Bugs Bunny, and there's a part where Bugs Bunny thinks his ribs are on the outside, and he screams. I remember that being very funny. And then we have Speedy Gonzalez. I think he's couth because he does things that are morally right, and I don't think he... Okay, so here's the deal. He steals... Is this recording still going? Yes, it is. So he steals, but he doesn't... But he's like a homeless person stealing bread from a supermarket. It's not really stealing, you know. Then we have Slowpoke Sanchez. I think he's equally as noble as Peter Gonzalez. I think he's just slower, like literally just slower, and that's okay. I believe this character is called Barnyard Dog. Hold on. Yeah, I was right. His name is Barnyard Dog. And I think he's uncouth. Or at least depends. He definitely depends. Because he's mean and he doesn't like Foghorn Leghorn, but I feel like Foghorn Leghorn is nasty. Because he's always lying, he's always scheming, he's always trying to do something that benefits him, and he never does it for the right reasons. And then we have Miss Prissy. I think she's noble. I think she's very nice. I think she's very sweet. I don't remember her doing anything evil. I don't know who this owl is. I'm putting him away. Wait. This cat, I forgot. He's in the short called Aristocats, I think. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. It's this one. Same yellow cat. He's in a short called Aristocats, and he loses his parents, and he's like, I don't remember what he says. He goes, he says it like that. I don't remember what he says. He's like, mother, or something like that. It's very cute.
Meadows! 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 Meadows!
And very saddening. I think he's Couth. I think he's really sad. Well, it's kind of okay. So like, he's kind of like unwashed, and he's lacking sophistication, and he's definitely uncomfortable. So he kind of has to land in the depend. No, he's kind of uncouth. He's kind of stinky, kind of gross. Henry Hawk, he's uncouth for sure. He only wants what's best for him, but he's kind of honest about it. So we're gonna have to keep him in uncouth because at least he's not a lying, evil son of a gun like Foghorn. We have Wile E. Coyote. I think he's nasty. I think he's evil. I think he's dastardly. I think he deserves everything bad that comes to him. Oh, and then we have the 3 rhyming children of Roadrunner from the comics. I think these 3 bastards are evil, and I think they should die. That's just my opinion. And then we have Roadrunner himself. I think he depends. I think his evilness changes per episode, and that's kind of okay. Because, like, I don't know, he's definitely trying to survive, but I don't think he does it in the nicest way, and that's okay. Penelope Le Pew, she is, it depends. Because there's that part where she's chasing after Pepe after he's, like, covered in blue paint, and she's nasty like that. She's, like, nasty, but
Who is this? Oh, it is you again. What can I do to help you? Why do you like the? Oh, no. Control yourself, madame. You cannot be in earnest. A joke, yes? No. You know, it is possible to be too attractive.
she's not exactly, like, not noble as well, if you get what I mean. And then we have Pepe Le Pew. He goes straight into nasty. No need to explain. This is a human child. Get her out of here. Oh, this is, I think it's something the sheepdog. Hold on. What's his name? Sam? Cool. Sam Sheepdog. He is Couth. He's always saving the sheep, and he's always punching, like, what's his name? It's like it's something wolf. It's the wolf that isn't, Wile E. Coyote. He has a red nose instead of a black one. I'm not seeing him on this list, but this is a racist caricature, and I think this one is too, so we're not going to talk about those two. Because yeah, you get what I mean. Then we have Goofy Gophers. Those are noble. They get themselves into scenarios, but they're really nice to each other, and they're really nice to everyone. No, wait, these are actually the evil mice from the Aristocats episode. These are nasty, because they're really mean to that cat, and he's like, mother, and I think that's really sad. These are the Goofy Gophers. These guys are noble, because they're always nice to each other, and they get into scenarios, and they always leave them, but they're really nice. This is that cat from, the one where the dog thinks the cat's dead. She goes up there, and so does the dog, because I think they're really nice and cute. Then we have a bunch of characters that have never been seen before. Let me see. Oh, then we have Papa Bear from the Goldilocks and the Three Bears thing. He's definitely uncouth. I think he's mean. I think he's nasty. His son is Couth because he's really nice, but he's a little dumb, and that's okay. And the mom is definitely Couth. Wait, no, he's Couth. He can't be noble because he doesn't know what noble even is. He is kind of nasty though, so we have to keep him there. We have to be realistic. Oh, here's Ralph Wolf. He is nasty. He's just as nasty as Wile E. Coyote because they're kind of the same character but with different goals. Where like Wile E. Coyote wants to eat Roadrunner, Ralph Wolf wants to eat the sheep that Sam Sheepdog. Where is he? Where did I put him? There he is. Where Sam Sheepdog protects, and then we have to, we have to keep it. You have to keep it equal. If Roadrunner's in Depends and he's, yeah, you know what I mean. Oh, then we have Playboy Penguin. I think he's nasty because he tortures Bugs Bunny, and I don't like that. I think he's evil for torturing Bugs Bunny, and I think we all have to recognize that. Michigan J Frog. I think he's nasty too, because he was tricking that poor salesman. He's like, "Hello, my baby," and then he opens the box and he's like a normal frog, and it's like, okay, buddy, be real. Like, what's your deal? Then we have this dog. I remember him being evil. I don't remember what he's in, so he's going into uncouth. This kangaroo was in a Sylvester short. I don't think he's couth. I don't think he's uncouth. I think he's a little, I can't tell his intentions, so we have to put him in Depends, I guess. Then we have Granny. I think she's noble. No talking there. I think Tweety is actually uncouth, cause like, if you think about it, all the times where Sylvester's about to win, Tweety, like, kind of kicks his teeth in, and that's not very nice. I think that's kind of uncouth, actually. It's like retaliatory, yes, but it's like not even on the same level. And then we have like bootleg early Elmer Fudd. He's nasty because I don't like the way he looks. And then I'm scrolling, I'm looking. What's a fun one? Oh, we have like Sylvester Jr. I don't think he's uncouth or couth. I think he depends because he's a child. Then we have Sylvester. He is uncouth for sure. In the same way that Tweety's couth. Well, uncouth. They're both uncouth in the same level, the same way, the same space. They're both kind of evil in their own ways, and I think that's beautiful. And I think we should all respect them for that. Hold on. Oh, then we have the Abominable Snowman. I think he's nasty, actually. No, he's not nasty. He depends. He's a parody of the guy of Mice and Men, the guy who like kills the lady and accidentally kills all the rabbits. Like, that's who he's parodying. I don't think he's necessarily evil. I think he just wants to pet the funny bunny rabbit. Then we have the Dodo. I think he's nasty as flip. Don't need to explain that one. And then we have the leader of the Monstars from Space Jam. I think he's uncouth, but I think the Monstars are nasty because they're far more evil than Danny DeVito is, and they try to kill Michael B. Jordan, and we have to think about that. We always have to recognize that Michael B. Jordan in the room. Then we have Cecil the turtle. I think he's nasty. I think he's a liar. I think he's a cheat. I think he isn't honest. I think he's rude. And that's just my opinion. Then we have, this guy's from Wabbit, if I remember. And because of that, he's nasty. This little chicken is in like the Foghorn Leghorn things. Where's Foghorn? Did I put him up here yet? Where's Foghorn? I'm not seeing him. I'm trying to think where I would put him. He'd be in that. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's couth because he's nice and charming and he's smart and clever, but he's evil. So we have to balance it out. Wait, he's couth. There we go. Where are we? So we have Elmer Fudd. I think he depends because he's not the brightest, but he just wants to do a simple job, but he just doesn't get it done. So I think he lands in depends because I don't think he's trying to be evil. I think it's just the narrative. Then Yosemite Sam. He is nasty for sure. He's greedy. He's evil. He's mean. He tries to kill people with his guns on purpose. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. He's nasty. Then we have Pete Puma. He's nasty. Don't need to explain. Just look at his face. Canine. I think Canine is actually noble because Canine, is just doing a job, like I was saying. But he doesn't. He's just a dog. You can't really blame a dog. Taz. I think Taz is evil. I think he's mean, but I don't think he knows what he's doing. So to some extent, he just has to land in Depends. You know, like it's on the same level of Elmer Fudd, where it's just like, do we really like know how evil he is? I don't think he's being evil. I think he's just like, he just is hungry. He also has only one classic cartoon. Oh, though we have the Goon and the Gooner. They're nasty. These two are just like classic mob bosses, and they're mean and evil. Nothing more to say about that. And then we have Gossamer. I think Gossamer is actually noble, on the same reason like Canine is noble, where it's just like that is just an animal, and they're just living. They're just feeling their life. You can't be evil about it, I guess. Well, I guess in that case he's Taz, because they're both like equally evil, but they're also equally animals. Okay, anyways. Then we have Yellow Helmet Marvin. I think Marvin's uncouth, but I don't think he's like evil like a nasty person is. I don't think he's like evil. I think he has a mission. I think he's doing his mission. I think he he's on the same level as like Elmer Fudd. Where is Elmer Fudd? If Elmer Fudd was just like a little bit more evil, so I think I have to put him in uncouth, because I know he could be a lot more evil. He could be like on like Foghorn levels of evil. By the way, I moved Daffy down because I just realized how evil Daffy actually is. We have to keep that in mind. Then we have, these are all like Wabbit characters, and then one from the new cartoon, and then more Wabbit characters. These characters all stink. Yeah, I think here's my list. I think I'm pretty proud of my Couth list. Thank you for listening to my Couth ASMR. Okay, bye-bye now. Hold on, where's the quit button on this thing? Can't find it. There we go.
Tiptoe from your pillow to the shadow of a willow tree, and tiptoe dans les tulips avec moi. Bonjour, Monsieur Frog. Comment allez-vous this fine morning? Knee deep in flowers we'll stray.